Hello and welcome to this new episode of Continuum Gaming, and today we are going to have another look at 3 different games for Windows 10 Mobile again. As always, I've got a couple of different things with me, which are of course a Bluetooth mouse like this one. We are going to use the Foldable keyboard, which is this one. And in general we could use the Xbox One wireless controller, but there's no game that really supports it, so we're not going to. And in the end, everything we are going to see in this video is of course powered by my Lumia 950 XL. You already know about that. Has a Mozo cover at the back, is a USB-C connector at the bottom, and he is connected, or it's connected to the display dock, which is standing at the side here, and the display dock itself is connected by an HDMI cable to the TV, so we can have everything that is produced by the smartphone on a big screen. And with the technology of Continuum, it's going to be more or less like a desktop system, at least it's looking like one. And if you want to know more about all that, please have a look at the corner up there. There are a couple of other videos where I'm going to talk about that more in depth. Other than that, let's have a look at the games. The games are going to be Beat the Traffic, Airplan Flight Sim 2019, and LOD Tactics. Most of the games can be played with the Continuum mode activated. One is for the mirror mode only, and I'm going to tell you how to turn that on, of course, in a second when we are going to try it. Other than that, I would say let's start with the first game. And the first game is going to be Beat the Traffic, and of course I'm going to turn around for all of these games because otherwise you can't really play them. And, or at least I can't, maybe somebody can. And in the end, I'm going to turn around, show you everything of the games, and we are going to play them. Of course, for that I will have to go to my all apps list here, and you already can see a couple of the games are not running in the Continuum mode, so we are just going to play it wherever we can in the Continuum mode, otherwise it's going to be in the mirror mode. Beat the Traffic is one of the ones which can be played in the Continuum gaming mode, or in the Continuum mode. So I'm just going to activate it here, and let's have a look at the game. And what do we have here? It's more or less a small little, some kind of a racing game, but not really. It's about more or less avoiding obstacles and stuff like that. So you are in the Beat the Traffic part here, and all you have to do is click on Start, and then you already can see you have this little car. I'm not even sure if you can select a car or something, and I'm going to die. But in the end, you are going to use, for instance, your keyboard or whatever you want to use there, with the left and the right key, which, that's more or less everything you will need for this game. And all you have to do now is to dodge the different cars, so you're not going to hit them. You're getting a couple of different points for that, so you have a best part there, and of course, points you already received for it. And in this game, of course, the points are for this game, and best is overall. So in the end, all you are going to do here is just trying to get rid of the traffic. I just got rid of the little status bar, more or less, or the Windows bar. And in the end, you're just going to try to avoid everything. It's not always easy, or even if you ask me, feasible, because I think this is auto-generated. So sometimes you're really running into a good run, then you can get a lot of points, as 5.8 over there shows, but in many other situations you are just going to run into problems because it's just too fast. Maybe it's something that can be better played, I'm not really sure about that, but maybe in the portrait mode of the smartphone. I'm not sure about that, but as you can see, you're going to die a lot, and you really have to be very, very fast, especially now. How should I do that? It's not possible to go over all the way to the other side there, so I'm pretty sure this is auto-generated. As you already can see, the car is going to change from each run, more or less, so I don't think they have any kind of other... for instance, this is not possible to be dodged. So it's a little bit of a disappointment sometimes, but hey, it's all about just trying, more or less. So in some situations you're just going to get a great run, because you really can do it in a great way. In others, you don't. You just have to live with that more or less. And of course, you can't dodge or you can't go for one of the cars here from the side neither. So don't try to push them away or something. That's not going to happen anyway, because otherwise you're going to explode too. Yeah. So is it a great game? I would say no, because you really can't play it in a really great way. Otherwise you would have to have any kind of pass at least, so you are able to go through them. And there are often situations where you can't. So if you like this kind of game and you like to gamble a little bit, because it's more or less gambling and not really being able or capable to do something, you can try this game out. Otherwise, just play the next one. I think it's not worth playing if it's really like this. Maybe the developer will do something about it. I doubt it a little bit, but whatever. Let's see if that changes in future. So the next one is another game which can be played on the Continuum mode, and it's a pretty nice one if you ask me, if you like simulations of more or less air traffic in any kind of way. So most often it's planes with small leveled planes or something, but they change a lot. So depending on what you want to do and what you are going to buy yourself, because you get points and you can buy stuff with that points in the game, you are going to have a couple of different, pretty nice airplanes which you have to fly around. Just to let you know, the Continuum mode of this game isn't perfect, because you can try to steer the airplane and stuff like that. That's fine. Problem about it is that, for instance, it would be so much better if you could use, for instance, the Xbox One's wireless controller for it, because this one is really, really, it's the best way to do it if you ask me. But you really have to use your mouse for most of the stuff. The good thing about it is you are not very bound in simulation flights like this to be very, very fast or something, so you really can turn around the mouse on the screen and play the game reasonably good. Or you are just going to use your smartphone itself to navigate. That's fine too. Both will work pretty much like you would like it to be. It loads for a long time. That's normal. So just let it load in. It's going to work out, as you can see. It's a 3D game, and here you have your first little plane. At the start you're going to buy it, and after that you are able to buy other planes too. But first off, let's have a look at the options here. There's not much to do here. You can turn the sound off or on. That's more or less what you can do here. Otherwise, just hit play. I'm going to turn around again. And here you can see that you can buy different kinds of models of your airplane and stuff like that. So just click on this icon. It's a little bit hidden, but doesn't really matter. It's here. So as you can see, you have a couple of different airplanes. This one is a bigger one, of course, as well as this one. And at the start, of course, you can't really get that because it's just too much money. You only have 100. Don't ask me why you don't see how much money you have at the moment. You see it in the overview, but you don't see it here. So here is only the price, and he's of course telling you, hey, you don't have enough money for that. Would you like to really do it or something? But 5,000, I don't have 5,000 or whatever. I only have this kind of money, so 0 in the end, because I'm just starting to play. Here you can see you have 100 at the moment. So just have in mind you need 5,000 to do it, and then you should be fine. Let's start it. We are going to use this one, equipped. And now you would have to just select the level you want to play. Of course, we are going to start with the first one. I'm not even sure if you can go with others, but probably you can, because it's just a simulation. They are not giving you any kind of real, let's say you're getting better or something, but you are getting better by yourself. So let's see. After that, just hit accept. Funniest thing about this is the bar is not going to move anywhere, but it doesn't matter. It's the number you see that really is important. As you can see, it's a pretty nice game, I would say. So there are a couple of different trucks running around on a field here and stuff like that. And now, as mentioned before, it would be much better if you could, for instance, use the Xbox Joy wireless controller for this. You can't, which is a bummer. But in the end, you can of course do everything here with flight controls, like a normal person would do too. So in the end, all you have to do now is to take off here, try it at least, and not. Hopefully, I'm not going to hit that. Yeah. Okay, got it. And now you just have to move around and try to go to the other city to more or less bring your cargo where it should be. Very important, don't hit the ground. So by just using the joysticks there, you're going to go in the right direction and stuff like that. Don't fly too high. That's another thing that they are going to tell you. If you're going above 400 feet in this case, you're going to get problems. And as you could see there, I just fastened the seat belts, which gives me extra points, but it's really not very important to do. Now we are going to go over 400, and you should not do that, otherwise you're going to die more or less. So be aware that you should stay somewhere below that. And now just try to find the right cargo bay. There you already can see this cylinder in green or something. There you have to go. So just try to go there. Not always easy, especially with I'm going up, sorry. Especially with a small part like this. And now we are trying to go down. I'm not sure if I'm going to hit it like this. Yeah, but maybe. Maybe I will be able. I'm not sure. I think I'm a little bit high still. Not sure about it. Maybe I get it. Okay, so if you are close enough to it, just put this in. And now we have to hit in the brakes more or less. Stay here. And hopefully we did it. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, we got it. Level completed. So just take off, go to the other airport or wherever, go there, land there, and everything is fine. Of course, this is the first level, so the other levels are going to be much harder, longer flights and stuff like that. And of course, if you do something like this, you get money for it. And of course, now you're going to go through other stuff, like for instance, in this case, you will have to fly through those rings there. A very common scene here for stuff like that. Come on, up with you. So there are these rings you will have to fly through. So make sure that you get the right altitude for that and try to go in there. Yeah, everything is 3D. It's, fine for what it is. So a handy game or a smartphone game, that's fine for that. You can really play it in a nice way. Of course, the models are very, very simple and stuff like that. But yeah, whatever. So fasten your seatbelts to get experience points here. So it's always important for this game. I'm not sure why. In the end, they shouldn't let you fly anyway without it, but otherwise, whatever. On the other hand, what happens if you go down? Is the security belt of your belt really going to help you in this case? For a car, it makes much more sense, but whatever. Maybe it is. So of course, it's not a bad thing to do it. And now just go, as you can see through this, very funny the different clipping ranges. You can already see there. So the clipping range is of course something that is going to tell you how far you are looking in this world. And of course everything is pretty simple. You already can see that this isn't a ring or something. It's really just that kind of thing. But we got it, okay, that's cool. And I'm not sure at the moment what I have to do. Maybe I will have to land here, I'm not sure. Fun thing, you can see there are other planes here flying around too. And probably I'm going to die. Because you can't land, no, you can't land an airplane like this, but fine, this is more or less a game. Just try it out. It's a simulation, a very simple simulation, but it's a nice simulation if you like airplanes and stuff like that. Okay, so let's have a look at the last game of this episode, which is a lot of a different thing, really different. What we are going to talk about here is more or less a tactical shooter-like kind of thing, and you are going to navigate your troops around through different kind of levels and trying to eliminate the enemies and stuff like that. Okay, and the one thing that is a bummer about this game is, of course, that you can't play it in the Continuum mode, so we will have to change it. For that, just go to the Continuum app, which is of course running at the moment. And if you hit the points there, you can go to your display settings. If you go in there, you go to the extended settings, more or less, go to mirror the mode here, and this is already everything you have to do go there. Now we are in the mirror mode, and you can already see everything that is on my smartphone here. So let's go down to the all apps list and go to LOD Tactics in this case. Very nice little game. I really think it's, somebody put some work into it. Very important if something like this happens. There is a reason he's going to do that, because of course he's trying to mirror the screen, and the screen of course can be portrait mode or landscape mode. And what you already can hear here is that we have a pretty nice music soundtrack here. Line of Defense Tactics, or LOD, so LOD, Line of Defense, is the name of the game. And now we are going to click on, I overshot a little with the volume here. And now we can have a look at the options first. If we go in here, you can set a couple of different things like quality and so on. We are going to just leave it like this, because this is of course a smartphone game, so we can go with one of the higher levels here. And as I already can see, there are training videos, you can edit your own squad and so on and so forth. But at the start we are just going to play the game itself. I'm just going to play the first game again with you, because we're in the campaign mode and there is another mode available. But we are going to go with the first one. Hopefully I can even do that. No, okay, because I already played it, we can't. So we will have to play the second one.
The bridge is your main objective, but you need to disable ship communications first so the insurgents can't warn Archangel you're coming. Destroy the equipment in the comms room and clear any opposition you encounter. Thumper should have something that will do the trick. We've also provisioned MASH with a medical CTC. Just don't forget to take a medical kit with you, just in case.
Okay, so in the end, most of the ones are really easy, because at least the first ones, of course. And what we are going to have to do here, we are going to go into a space station. That is somehow the setting you're already seeing, or always seeing here. And you have a couple of different soldiers which you have to navigate around and give commands to attack enemies and stuff like that. And as you already have read, she has told you, if you could hear it, it's a little bit, under the music maybe, but whatever. We have to go to the bridge. So first off, let's accept that. We can even edit our soldiers now. So if you don't like this one, for instance, just get another one, edit them, and now you will see a couple of different options here, like which kind of weapon you want to use, which kind of pistol you want to use, so a secondary weapon even, and stuff like that. It can be something pretty hefty, as you can see. So for instance, a machine gun or something is fine if you want to do that, but for that of course you have to get money first, so set for some kind of reason, points or whatever. You really have to use that, get that to go in and yeah, update your people here. And since we don't have any kind of money at the moment, I'm just going to start the game first. Okay, so here are a couple of other informations, and you already can see we have many different kinds of enemies which are going to go against us. You will have different kinds of teams you're going to have to work with, and so on and so forth. It's a really, really nice game. I really can't show you everything that's going on in this game in this short video, but yeah, let's have a look at it. As you can see, this is our map we are going to play on, and here is our team. So we are more or less in a tutorial version at the moment, because we never played with a team that large. We only had one with 2 people in the first one. And yeah, now let's have a look. As you can see, there are a couple of different enemies running around, and of course we. And what you have to do now is you will have to give your soldiers different kinds of, you already know that, yeah, commands to go through. So as you can see, these spots here, go there with the stealth mode, these spots, if you, for instance, click on one of your units here, you can go to one of the spots there in different kinds of way. But in the end, it's very important that you go there and not get, yeah, or better to say, get cover first off. And yeah, depending on what I'm doing, if I talk too long, I get this plug-in menu there, so I will have to just skip that. Will have to go there fast enough. As you can see, if I'm not moving my mouse and holding it at a certain position, I'm getting this updated one. And we are going to go in stealth mode to there. No, want to do that, thank you. Okay, so we got attacked by one soldier at least, but seems like it's not the biggest problem. And yeah, in the end, all you have to do here is you are going to click on the different kind of people and so on, or on a certain kind of spot. As you already can see, those yellow ones are more or less for taking cover. The green ones are better at that, and the yellow ones are, yeah, middle kind of coverage. So it's not perfect, but it's better than having nothing. As you can see, these are the different kinds of soldiers you already have. So if you click on them, they are going to get selected in this case. We're getting attacked. So we will have to attack them back. You can have, with this menu here, a couple of different options. For instance, you can throw grenades, you can go for a melee attack, you can go to attack everything, so the whole team is going to attack that guy that is coming there, which is probably a good thing. So let's do that first. He's taking cover, we are going to take cover, and as you can see, we got the enemies destroyed, but we lost a little bit of life, so that's a little bit of a bummer. Not really a big problem, because you can revive people and stuff like that. If you are clicking on one of your soldiers, you get this circle around it where you can, yeah, interact with different things. So if we go there, we can, for instance, go in the stealth mode, we can just move there, we can throw a grenade, we can move with the whole team, and we can try to defend the position, something like this. So what we are going to get here is, of course, okay, as you can see, Mesh has more or less a meaty kit, so we could try to get that one. As you can see, if you click on one, you get all the different names from them, and here we have the meaty kit. So if we go and click on our friend, sorry, this one, click on him and just draw a line. If you do that,
on the move,
he's going to move in that position. And now we should somehow be able to create the medikit, so just select that. We got him into reach, and now we can go to medical care and give him a medipack, so he is full health now again. And now just try to move your different kind of characters around. All the time, if you are giving any kind of command, the time stands still, so you don't have to worry too much about things. And now just select the right way you want to go. He spotted one. So maybe take cover, my friend. Thank you. And so in the end, you're going to try to do the different actions. I think I'm just going to go on the right part. You can send even mass commands. So if you, for instance, want to move all of the different people here to one certain position, you can do that. On the other hand, as you can see, we have the attack all movement. I'm just going to do that again. He's undercover, but doesn't help him in this case because we are just more people here. And he now got some experience, but we should really bring him back just to make sure. And of course, take cover here. There's another enemy. We are going to fight against him in the next round. Very important, one of the spots here can only be obtained by one of your characters. So you can't really put two characters in the same hiding place or something like that. So be very aware of that. I'm just trying to move him there. And I'm going with a stealth mode. Stealth mode just means that he's going to duck down more or less and run around like this. And now let's see if he's going to already know that we are here. No, because of stealth mode, I could bring him there without that. And now, if you click on one of your characters here, you can already see that you will have a couple of different options. For instance, a medikit for this one, if you want to really help him, because we just now got, I think, some medical care officer there. That's not a good idea to have him in front anyway, or her. I think it's a her, I'm not sure. Interesting thing, you have flash grenades, for instance, with this one. I'm just going to use that and stun that guy over there. So first off, click on your character, click on where you want to do something with him, and now, for instance, let's throw the grenade. As you can see, we just got that. We have more enemies incoming, but we can, of course, try to kill them anyway. So first kill those guys, please. He is going to die probably, as it seems, so I will have to heal him sooner or later at least, and I'm not sure if I can. Yeah, no longer. Good thing is we can revive, probably at least, I hope we can, after the fight. So if the fight is already over, then we should be able to revive the guy. Let's range attack. Problem is, I will have to attack that guy too. Ranged attack. Seems to be better at it. So let's have a look at Samper, what he can do. Ranged attack too. Yeah, okay, we are going to win this. That was okay. Now let's see if we can revive him. See, at least in the first mission I was able to do that. Hopefully I am here too, because otherwise we just lost a team member, which is of course not what we wanted. Move here, please. Let's see if we can do something about it. Or maybe we just lost the guy who can revive. That's probably could be the case too. Stats. Can I see anything here? No, not really. So I'm not sure what we can do now. Let's move them all over there.
Medic on the way.
Can I give him a medic pack now? No, I can't. So Mesh, can you heal yourself, which would be a great thing too? No, doesn't seem to be like that. Okay, so we just lost our team member, which is very, very unfortunate, I would say. Let's see what is going to happen here. Anyway, I'm not going to show you anything. I just wanted to show you what's for everything. I don't want to show you everything here. The whole mission is going to be like this. You're going to throw grenades, fight against other kind of people, try to take cover, try to go in. It's a tactical shooter more or less. And I already can see that my camera is running out of juice, so I will have to cut it short here. So just try it out. I think it's a nice little game, especially if you like this kind of tactical shooter stuff, of course. Okay, other than that, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, have a great time, have a great day. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you didn't subscribe till now, do that, of course, now. If you have any kind of questions, comments, whatever, put them down below in the commentary section. And other than that, thank you for watching. See you in the next episode, and bye.